Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out some more of the BOYZ. I am going to be doing their Delicious music video. This has been out for like almost 2 weeks now, so I'm finally getting to it, so I hope that's fine. But I'm pretty sure this is a Japanese comeback, and then they're also coming out with a new Japanese full album. I know that I think from what I've seen, most of their Japanese tracks are like they're not full Japanese tracks. I think they like mix in Korean and English and stuff. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be like a full one or not. But either way, I'm really excited. I just did Breaking Dawn, which was another one of their like the Japanese releases and stuff, and I loved the whole kind of vibe and style that had. And I know that you guys were saying like there were a few other ones that you wanted me to check out, especially their older ones. I think there's a couple that like kind of relate song-wise, like title-wise and stuff to this. I think there's like Sweet and other stuff like that too. I'm not sure if they connect at all or anything, so I'm sorry if they do. But I am excited to get into this. It does look like the album is going to be released on Tuesday, which is the 13th. Right now it's the 11th, so it's not out yet. But I definitely want to check that out eventually. I think, yeah, so it's going to be 8 tracks, so it's going to be a full album. So I definitely would be willing to check that out because I've only checked out one of their albums so far. But I am excited to get into this. It doesn't have captions, so I'm gonna wait to do the lyric video when I do the album and stuff. So I hope that's fine. But yeah, and then there's no dance practice or anything yet or anything. So we're just gonna be doing the music video, probably gonna watch it twice. I am gonna give a pause warning. We're gonna pause, we're gonna talk. So if you don't like that, not the video for you, totally fine, just letting you know ahead of time. But yeah, we're gonna get right into this, so let's go. Okay, already from the first frame right here and everything, it's giving me like color-wise and stuff. It reminds me of Whisper. I feel like it's gonna be a very colorful video. But I'm excited to see how it sounds.
Let me show you. Do you know this? Yeah, do you know this?
Okay, first I want to say I love when Sunwoo. You guys have been telling me because I've asked about stuff that he sings in and everything, and I love when he sings and just like even in this like softer kind of rap singing and stuff. I love how he sounds so much. But the starting beat right here, I love that like.
Do you know this? Yeah, do you know this?
Dude, boys and harmonies. Okay, I'm gonna try not to pause this much. But like, Hyunjae just sounded great. Hey! Okay, there's definitely gonna be some dance challenges to this, right? Hey! Okay, that I love how Eric just came in. He was so much softer spoken than I thought he was gonna be. The sound of this song, I love how even when that drop came in, it wasn't a very hard drop. It went very smoothly into it and everything, and it continued like the same kind of beat and everything, but just added a little bit of extra stuff and everything. I just love how this sounds. It's a very fun but toned down kind of song. Like it's nothing like too intense, and this is going to be an easy listen. I can already tell it's going to be like a very repeatable song. And just those harmonies in the back, man, are so good, like consistently throughout this. They use that on one of their other songs. Dude, Kevin's voice is insane. Okay, first, don't look at me. I love this. That like okay, I am loving how many lines Kevin is getting in this. His voice fits this perfectly. Like, I have so much to talk about. The shots too, I love all the... This backing, like, I love that swelling right there. Okay, Eric needs to chill a little bit. Oh, the effects too. Okay. I need to know whose idea that was. I love this part. Ooh, guitar. Okay, I feel like I didn't like really talk about a lot and everything throughout like the first viewing and stuff. So I want to talk more about it, but first off, I need to say Kevin. I love Kevin's voice so much, and I really paid so much attention to it on the album, especially the Be Awake album I checked out. I just love how much just the special quality he has to his voice sticks out whenever he is forefront and everything, and I just love it so much. It has such a special quality to it, and I love how many lines he got in this. His tone fit the style so well, and I'm so glad he got like a lot of center time to shine and everything. And I feel like on songs like this especially too, his voice just fits so well, because this kind of style reminds me, it's definitely like a summer bop kind of song, but not in the sense of, like they have other songs like that, like Thrill Ride and then Whisper, but I feel like this isn't like that, but it's still, it has similar like styles in a sense to it with how kind of upbeat and everything is, but it's more on the chiller side. It's not very fast-paced, like upbeat like Thrill Ride is or Whisper, but it still incorporates that more kind of fun element, just more in a toned down kind of chiller side, which I really like, especially when that chorus comes in. It's not too intense, it just flows so well together, which I love. But the instrumental was great, everyone sounded great. I love how much they played with color in this, especially because it gave it such that more fun kind of like sweet kind of vibe and stuff, especially with the brighter colors. I love how they use so many solid colored rooms and everything, and just like kind of separate each scene very well. And then they play with lighting and stuff too, especially in the second half when they had like the like projector kind of lights and stuff on them. But we're gonna get into this again. So I love how this starts. I love the instrumental, and I feel like if you have been to my channel before, especially with like any of my AT stuff and everything too, you would know I am not a big fan of autotune or like that kind of effect and stuff on things a lot, but I like it in the sense that people aren't using it to cover up vocal mistakes and stuff. I like when people use it for a specific style or a certain tone that they're going for, which I feel like they did perfectly in this. I feel like just starting out with that, it gives you just like an insight to how the song is going to sound, and I really like that. So I do like it how they're using it here and everything. I like it when it's used in a good way and just like an experimental way, and that's why I love ATZ music specifically too, because they do that perfectly. But I really like how they start this out like that. And then you get that like static sound on it. I love that bell when it comes in too, and then you get those hits. That's a really cool shot. The second viewing, we're gonna have a lot more pausing too, but I love the different shots that they're doing. Like from in here, you get that perspective and stuff. But then in here, you get the reflection and everything. That's really cool. Dude, Sunu sounds so good. Nah. Okay. Sunu has such like a warmness to his voice. That's so good. I love too how you get like how at the end and everything they have that very electronic guitar that gives it more of that rock kind of vibe, and I love how they just had that in here too. But it's a very subtle, it's not throughout the whole song or anything, so it has like a little touch of kind of that rock element, but it doesn't necessarily bring itself so forward into the song that it makes it more of that pop rock sound. It just gives it a little bit of like extra in the back. But the harmonies in the song, the boys always kill it. The Hyunjae, dude, I could listen to Hyunjae sing like 24/7. Okay, first, I'm so sorry. This man just needs to look at me, and it's a problem. But like, see, even the perspective like this, I love how much they're playing with it. And how it changes to all blue. And then red, I love that. See, I love how easily that transitions into the chorus, because it keeps like that same beat throughout the whole kind of verse and everything. It just uplifts it a little bit and brings in those kicks a little bit more, which is so nice. It just like has that little pause and then comes right back in. I love a center Chungmin. And that's swelling. Ooh. Okay, I love that so much. See, like even here, I love how they have red transitioning to the orange and then the pink, like for the walls and everything, because it gives it such that like bubbly kind of feeling. And then they have like the lamps for the actual kind of separate lighting and stuff in the back to give it more like depth, especially in the further background and stuff. But then they have the blue couch, and then they're mostly in that bluish kind of color too, which really pops and just makes the space a little bit more interesting than just a plain room. But this, that is from one of their songs. I can't think of what it is. But first too, I love how, just like in Roar, they're playing a lot with the misty kind of foggy lighting, especially in this like more dreamy kind of lighting state with Eric scenes and stuff. I really like it. Ooh, when you get that guitar again. He sounds so good. Ooh. I like the effect Shaman has on his voice. I feel like the shot is so different from the rest of the video, but like the camera scroll right here, but I love that white room. You get more of that guitar adding in and everything too, but I just love how this is very prominent, like solid colors instead of that mix of colors and stuff like the other scenes. But I love the camera tilt and everything in this, like the whole turn. I love that backing instrumental so much. See, even that is so... And now it turns into like more like a darker element and everything too. So I'm so interested to see what these lyrics are and stuff too, because like especially during this part, it switches more into those, like they have the black background and stuff, but then also like the darker Elvis and stuff in this. I have to say the lighting. Like the composition, whoever planned out like the lighting and stuff throughout this music video, I love how they did this. They played so much with it in different aspects and everything. Like they have like the more misty kind of element and stuff with Eric's scenes, and then they had the more like background like second lighting and stuff with the lamps and stuff, with the like solid colored room. And then they're playing with shadows very well too, especially with this. They have that like side light going onto Kevin, so he has that shadow in the back and everything, but then also on his face, and I just really like that. And then also with this scene too, they have that same misty kind of feeling over here, and they're playing a lot with like the shadowing and everything throughout these, which is really nice. And perspectives with the camera. I like that transition. And then they bring that forward more. I can't with this choreo. Dude, I love like Younghoon's smile. I feel like he just always has a great time, and it's just like, it's so contagious. That might be my favorite part of the song. This part, I love that. First, I love these outfits too, but I love how they added New's vocals on top of that part too, because it's the same progression and everything like over again, but it brings just a little bit of more build up and everything with New's voice over it and gives it a little bit of a change, so it's not the same part literally over again. But that might be my favorite part of the song. I love that. The vocals over it too. I like this like like the film camera kind of style and everything. They use that in Roar too. I really like that. Okay, I was trying to pause to see their outfits. I love these outfits, like the styling and everything. I haven't looked to see if they've done a live performance or anything. This did come out like 2 weeks ago, so I don't know if they've done one yet or not. But I love the styling. Like the black and red is so nice, and it matches just the other sets and everything so well. They did so good with this. Yeah, like I said, I can definitely see this being on repeat, and just it's a very easy to listen to, replayable song, especially in like the warmer weather and everything. So I can see why they released it right now. But they did such a good job with this. I love, like I said, how much Kevin stood out. His vocals are some of my favorite in the group, and I feel like when he gets the time to shine like this, you really pay attention to it and just realize how great of a voice he has. And I just love that he got so much time in this. Everybody just sounded great. I don't know. I'm sure when I eventually watch like a lyric video and stuff, they'll tell me who's doing like the harmonies and stuff for those main parts. But the boys always do harmonies and just mixing the vocals so well. And I just love it so much. I love Sunyoon's voice. His face, his voice is just always great. But I love how Hyunjae sounded when he goes and like flips into that higher register voice and everything, like that very like higher falsetto and stuff. When he can do that deeper tone too, I feel like he has such a unique voice, but it's so versatile at the same time. New, I love when he gets more either the main choruses and stuff or the forefront of like the breakdowns and stuff like he had in this. It was so good. Everyone just did great. I love the dancing. I love how Sunwoo and Eric sounded. I feel like they did a little bit something different with their voices in this song specifically and just like rapped in a different way. Like Eric had much more of a softer kind of feel, and so did Sunwoo at the beginning and everything, but they still separated so well but also mixed very well because they were doing more of that softer style, but they all have their separate tones and everything, and they just worked so well together. And I love how they had, instead of being right like back to back and everything until the end, I love how they were kind of separated into their own sections, and then they came together more closer like to the end and stuff. I feel like it gave more structure to the song really well, and that chorus is so, it transitions so well, and I feel like that is so just easy to listen to, and I just love the whole sound of it. It's very, like I said, it still has that more upbeat fun energy, but it's not intense or like not so poppy like Thrill Ride and stuff is. It is kind of more like a toned down chiller version of it, which I really like. So I can definitely see myself like re-listening to this and everything. I'm excited to see how the full album sounds. Like I said, I've only checked out Be Awake, so I'm not sure how their Japanese albums sound or like their older albums and stuff too. So I am definitely excited to check this out because it is a full one. So I'm guessing they're gonna play with like different styles and everything. But this was great and I can't wait. I don't know, like I said, if they've done a live performance of it already or they're going to. So I will definitely be checking it out if they do. But yeah, I like this a lot. The colors, just the whole sound with how they subtly incorporated a rock element, but it wasn't like so much that it turned into a rock song or anything, which I wouldn't have had a problem with it, like either way. But I love how they just used it so nicely in the back. But all of them did great. They looked great. The sound, I just love the boys, how they, I feel like they can play with different genres very well and kind of make it just work. Like it's so impressive and I just love it. Like this compared to something like Breaking Dawn and then like Roar and then Thrill Ride, like I can tell their discography is so versatile and just so, experimental at the same time, and it's just so nice. And I'm so excited to check out more albums because I want to check out more B-sides because I love their B-sides so far just from that other album I've listened to. But yeah, either way, this was great. Probably much longer than it needed to be with just a music video watch. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching with me and everything, and I gave some input. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.